Hello to all those listening from Bowling Green and beyond. I'm Jacob Willer, and this is BGRPG's Roll Along Podcast, the premier Dungeons & Dragons podcast here on Falcon Radio. To all of those normally listening at this time, hi, how's it going? We ran this show last semester at 5 to 7 on Sundays, and now we are in the 1:30 time slot. So welcome. Like I said, I'm Jacob Willer, and my lovely co-hosts here. Let me just unmute all y'all.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, hi Thomas.
That was so like my. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm Thomas.
Hey,
Hello.
baby, how's it going?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Gonna smack you.
Can we turn his mic off?
Yeah, wait, can you mute me, please?
Yeah, mute him, mute him.
I'm gonna leave the studio.
Off to a great start, everyone.
Off to a great start. So to recap last semester, because I was planning on doing previously on, and then this week was crazy.
It's literally the first week of classes. How crazy could it
As
be?
his roommate, it wasn't crazy.
I worked 12 hours. Well, okay, 7 hours.
Are we gaslighting him right now?
I am.
He worked 30 hours, actually.
He worked 48 hours. It was crazy.
Okay, go ahead, Jacob. Recap it. Recap it.
So
Run it back.
our three lovely player characters, Bale Gowers, Eve Escarate, and Ajax.
You can do it.
Rick Solly?
There we go.
Yeah, I knew how to say it. I just didn't remember if that was his actual last name or not. Land at the prestigious Strixhaven University for to learn magic, and things go wrong pretty fast. A giant ink monster attacks them after several smaller ink monsters attack them.
Giant ink monster tends to attack us like a lot, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of ink. A lot of monster.
A lot of monster. And they meet Murgaxor, a little frog guy who is very evil and
But don't be deceived. He's eviler than your average frog.
Yeah, eviler than your average frog.
And we have good frogs. We know good ones. We have proof that they're good.
No, we don't.
Oh, that's true.
Our frogs are
I forgot.
far from
Yes,
average.
they also gained frogs. Buck, Eugene, and Reginald. Yes,
Reginald,
yes,
yeah.
I did remember that. But that was, and who they got them from was Rosie. Rosie. Rosie was a lovely fellow classmate of theirs, who. Who was, because she died, faked her death, and then it was revealed that she was an ink monster all along.
She was slime.
And Ajax killed her twice.
It was fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
True.
Oh, it was really bad because she was charmed.
Yeah,
to like
it was
him.
bad. It was bad.
It was bad,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, whose fault is
did
that?
Listen. I was in a really bad mood that day, and I didn't like Rosie. We already had to kill her once. Like, she kept coming back.
She just didn't stay dead.
I set up a cool finishing move, and Eve decides to make it bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to go fucking put her down like old Yeller, dude. It was
Whoa,
fucked
whoa,
up.
whoa, whoa!
That's what happened.
He had to take it.
She was charmed. She wasn't fighting. It
He
was
had
fucked
a
up.
gun.
Yeah, you did have a gun, because that is how we do Eldritch Blast around these parts.
Well, it's just the noise. In any case, with that really bad recap aside, hope you all learned something. This will be on the
yes.
test.
You forgot the most important part. The big.
Bale got
the big white
married.
guy.
Oh, yes.
Not
yeah.
that part.
Oh, yes.
Not that part.
Right.
That was true.
But
Well,
there
Bale
are
got married.
two things. In our last episode of the season, Bale got married to his wonderful
Aw.
wife, Ariana.
I'm
And
not worried about that right now.
and more importantly,
Oh, wait.
there was they were visited by a very tall.
According to some sources, handsome.
No. I didn't know he was bald.
Very enthusiastic sources.
I
handsome.
did not know he was bald.
The exact quote that I have now learned is you said he was fine as shit. So
I did not say that.
you
I
did.
not say that. I can
did.
go back and
Quoted you
listen.
saying
we
that.
literally,
I do
Thomas
not
and I
think
were
I said those
listening
words.
to the previous
I keep
episodes
things
last night.
PG
You did.
Here. That's
you
not
did.
true.
You said it
I
anyway.
said he was possibly very attractive. And then I found out he was bald. So,
like
no
really
offense
bald.
to any bald
Super
people
bald.
listening. Just I got bullied really hardcore because I thought this was like a beautiful elf man. No, he's like Kratos. I didn't know who Kratos was, and
which is crazy, but all right. So yeah, a very Kratos-esque individual with red, spiky draconic armor and a traditional witch's pointy hat for flair and a giant fuck-off broadsword. And he was hired by Murgaxor, the little frog guy, to murder our lovely little college students.
Hunt us down and put us down like Old Yeller.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. And so that is what they will be dealing with this year. Last semester was their freshman year. As you can tell, it was very traumatic and very eventful,
No
to
thanks
put
to
it
this
lightly.
guy.
You're welcome.
It's your fault.
It is my
he
fault.
says this like he doesn't go into each session like this is gonna be chill, and then he kills Rosie again.
Yeah.
Like,
He killed Rosie like
For the
3
third
times,
time.
by the way.
Yeah.
she's
so,
coming back. You guys will meet her.
So for those
She's gonna come back as like a sight
who don't
gag
know
and get
much
hit by a
about
bus.
who don't know much about D&D, and we'll get there when we get there. When we're done yapping, I'm the dungeon master, so I pretty much help run the plot along and decide what happens.
He
so
makes the
it
bad
is-
stuff happen.
It is my fault.
He traumatizes us.
And it is accurate where at the start of each time I'm prepping an episode, it's like, oh, this one's going to be chill. And then I find something. And I never mean to find something.
That's not true.
I
That's
just
not
find
true.
something.
That's
No,
absolutely
like,
That's
genuinely.
absolutely true.
I like every episode I try to be.
You killed something the first episode. You killed my droplets.
That was you.
That was you.
That was
I-
not me.
That was you. That was entirely
You
your fault.
teed me up for the funniest bit ever.
I
all right.
didn't know. I was trying to free them from their prison.
Regardless, to all of those who are not caught up, which is totally fine. All original, the first year, which I believe was 10 episodes, yes, is all up on a YouTube channel called Roll Along. You got a little Falcon guy in a hood, and you found us. Each of the episodes about 2 hours, so it's a lot. So I totally understand, but we'll just dive right in. Oh, crap. What the fuck was that noise that I just
I
made?
don't know. Also, I like how you said dive right in and we're 10 minutes into recording.
I know. We were like, we're going to do a quick recap, and then it went on for 10 minutes.
Hey, man. I don't know what you want from me.
You can't have D&D without 10
Yeah, we
minutes.
we
of-
got to lock
at
in.
least
Lock
10
in,
minutes of
folks.
bull crap.
Yes. So, let us begin. In a dark and damp dungeon, lit only by torches, we enter into a room that is lavish, with a massive red and black bed as a hooded and masked figure approaches the person sleeping in it.
Master Ajax, it's time to awaken.
Oh, is it now? Oh, all right then. It's my first day of school.
Yes.
And he's gonna bound up, start getting going. He's ready for the day.
There is two other masked robed figures have your classic red robe already ready to go, like hanged by their arms, and you can
He
just
slips right into it. Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go fetch my luggage.
Yes, sir. Go.
and they all skitter off, and as you are in, as you hear their footsteps sort of on the stone fade away from the from distance. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. A small fire circle whips around right in front of you, and a blazing inferno shoots up, but you are not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
This is just how your mom calls you. Rick Sally, your wonderful mother, stands before you.
Someone called her.
Some have called her demonic and evil, but she's lovely.
Okay.
That's just. Hello, Mother.
Hello. Sorry. Something in my throat.
Yeah, she was on some helium.
Yeah, she was on some helium. I just wanted to see you off, honey, before you go off to school.
Oh, of course.
Now, remember the pact you made?
I remember. Come right back home as soon as I'm done with school.
Yes. Now remember, you have a key role here.
Of course. I know that. I'll be right back, I promise. But you know it's important that I go here, right? I mean, I'll never become strong enough if I don't...
Of course.
They've got some of the finest teachers in the multiverse.
I just have one simple request.
Oh?
Do not fail me.
Of course, Mother. I won't.
Before you go, of course, I cannot communicate directly with the lovely cultists that surround you.
I know that.
Our wonderful family. Can you please write down instructions for me?
Absolutely.
All right. And she snaps her fingers, and in a blazing inferno, a piece of parchment and a quill land in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Schedule for the day. At 6 a.m., all must be awakened or be sacrificed. 6:15, all those who are not awakened sacrificed to the flames of Rixali. 7:30, and she just goes on and on and on, running the grounds of the dungeon. Most of this stuff they already know because they've been doing it for eons.
So the usual then.
Yes, the usual. And one last note.
Oh?
There have been some adventurers that have been interested in our humble abode.
Oh dear.
Please do warn our family of their arrival.
Of course. I'll make sure to tell everyone to set plenty of traps and keep the treasure hidden in the darkest parts of the dungeon.
Of course. And remember, the mimics.
Of course, the mimics.
Yes.
Yes. All right then. I'll have all the preparations settled.
Thank you, my son. And have fun at school.
Thank you, Mother.
The fire ignites around her feet again, and she's gone.
All right. He goes about, relaying orders, telling people to set traps, and gathering his luggage. He's got a big day today.
Mm-hmm. As you get ready, none of the masked figures ever look you in the eye. Their heads are always bowed when they look at you. You do not know any of their names. They have always been masked. They've always been hooded. And none of them, after being in Strixhaven for a year, you realize that even though they are your family, you don't know them. You're not even sure if you could recognize their voices against one another because they've just all seemingly merged into one. Obviously, there are some that maybe you could point out that you've spent more time with, but you aren't even you know how the cult runs, but you aren't even really sure what the lives of these people are really like. You know their schedules, but you don't know there's a 5-second free time that you don't even know how they spend it. You don't know these people. But they are prepping your luggage in front of a giant pentagram with lit torches, and there's a small congregation or crowd that is being formed to see you off. And the one cultist that has ever been any... You know him as simply Grand. Grand gets up in his golden and red robes, and his mask is golden with horns coming out of it, matching very much like your mother. He is the man that often you would go to when you were playing messenger between your mother and the cult. He's the closest thing they have to a leader when you aren't there. And he gets to the center of the room.
Almighty followers of Rixali, we are gathered here today to send off her one and only son, her true champion, who will return one day even stronger to lead us into the almighty abyss. To Ajax!
And the entire room erupts in not just applause, but like chants that are guttural and low, and are not in any way cheerful. They're it's a worship song, not a cheering on. And Grand approaches you. You know where you must stand, my child.
Of course. I would never disobey. Well, well, I know what I have to do for the good of us all.
Yes. And thank you for the schedules. On that note, before he leaves, we must give Ajax an applause. He added 2 seconds to our free time. And like the entire like this time it's not even like that worship cry, it is applause and like cheers and like yeah.
Tears.
Yeah, some of them are crying. You can't tell under the mask, but you're pretty sure they're tears of joy.
Well, then, on that very happy note, off you go, son.
Right. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you all soon.
Just low, guttural, like chanting. It's rhythmic. And you stand in the center of the pentagram, and Gran takes one of the torches from the wall, chanting himself as he slowly approaches it and lights or like lowers the torch to it, and the entire pentagram lights, and whew, you're gone. As we move on to Bale.
I just want to get something clear real quick here. The beast that you gave me last time was a dretch, right?
Dretch, yeah.
Okay, got it, 100%. I just need to make sure.
The weird chihuahua thing.
What was its name? What did we wind up naming
Wait,
it?
I got it.
That's
Hold
a
up.
good question.
Wait,
actually.
just kidding. I did not take note.
Didn't I? There's probably something like Stinky. We can look later.
That's true, but we'll refer
look
to them
later.
as Stinky.
We'll refer to them as Stinky for now.
Stinky is curled up, like sleeping, napping in the corner of the room. No?
No, Stinky's running around the workshop.
Oh, okay. Like booking it.
Like
Like,
that fucking image of like the guy like running
yeah,
like on
Dredge
his
has got
walls,
the
you know?
zoomies.
Yeah, no, he's zoomies around the workshop right now, and we sort of like pan into this like dark workshop. The lights haven't even been like turned on, like the torches aren't lit. Bale is just like hunched over, sweat dripping from his face. His ice that he uses to like wick his sweat is like slightly glowing on his fingers, and he just like finishes up a little incantation and is like, "Yes, finished."
Looking up at the clock, you have 15 minutes before your scheduled time to go.
Oh, okay. Looks like I have to deliver this, but I'm glad I got it done in time. Come on, Stinky, time to go. And you see, as sort of like panning out from the shot a little bit, he picks up these 2 giant like glass mirrors. Not giant, they're like medium sized, but you know, pretty sizable glass mirrors. And begins walking out of the room.
Stinky follows right on your tail. Like he is shockingly obedient. You managed to translate some of the It's not Eldritch. What's the
Abyssal.
language?
Infernal?
I believe I think it's Infernal.
Infernal.
Wait, they're demons though, so it'd be abyssal, right?
It might be Abyssal. I forgot.
It's
The
okay.
demonic chants that Ajax used to command him. At first, he was seemingly scared of you, like as a new master or owner. But now that he has
Okay,
realized
they speak Abyssal.
that there's a more freedom here.
He's just a weird pig dog.
He's just a weird pig dog now. But he is still very loyal to a fault. Even when you go out, apparently Stinky was taken on a hunting expedition at one point, and a bear showed up, and Stinky fought it tooth and nail and killed it. Like he doesn't fuck around.
You rip the bear apart.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ignore the stat blocks.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Ignore the stat blocks. And so you guys, you're heading to, I'm presuming, Ariana's room or
Yeah.
your collective room now, because you're married.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of heading through the different like hallways of the castle, and he comes to his room's door, which now has like both of their nameplates connected to it, and he has a little kerfuffle getting in the door because these are big mirrors. And
Right.
he has,
Yeah,
he
and
has
you
to,
stumble in a bit.
yeah. And then he walks in, and as the camera sort of pans in, you just see one half of the room is absolutely trashed. Like,
Fuck yeah. Nothing has changed.
nothing has changed. He has absolutely done, like, he has been working on this project for a very long time, clearly. And the other side of the room, pristine, normal. Ariana has her own servant now as part of the family. And they're like actively cleaning, and she's in there, and Bale's just like, oh.
She is staring out the giant window of this room. Or I don't know if it's giant, but one of the windows. Sort of like doing that like classic sort of princess, like just staring out and thinking. And then all of a sudden you come in and she's like, oh, hello.
I finished the project.
Oh, the reason I haven't seen you for days.
Yes.
That sounded more sarcastic than I meant it to be. It's fine.
But I think you're gonna like it. And then you see as he sets down one of the mirrors and sets it up on like what is essentially above her like work desk.
Bale, we live in a royal castle. We have plenty of mirrors.
But this one's special. And then he sort of picks up the other mirror, walks outside the door, closes it, and then like the camera stays within the room, and you just see a little like swirling, like essentially a buffering icon on the screen of the mirror that he just set up, and then it just ba-dum, and a picture of Bale staring down at the mirror on the floor is there, and he's like, hey.
Oh, hello. Will this work in Strixhaven?
Do believe so.
Oh, it's perfect. Get in here. And it just
Turns off the video call and then heads back inside.
she like comes in and like big kiss, like very very excited. So I'll get to talk to you every day.
Hopefully.
The fuck are you two giggling
They're
about?
shipping us, I think. I think they're shipping us.
Hey man,
Anyway.
we're roommates, all right? Leave it the
Oh
fuck
yeah.
alone.
Okay.
They're roommates, guys.
Dominic, I was your fucking roommate.
You both said vows to each other last
That's
session.
real.
That I
Yeah.
wrote both of.
Yeah.
So,
Not
anyway.
beating the allegations.
And there's a photo of us holding hands as
guys
it's
are-
And then
Helping
about
your
to
case.
kiss at lunch afterwards.
Yeah.
It was great.
yeah.
We
Anyways.
should just make that like the image when we upload this to YouTube.
Yes.
Just make the,
Yeah, us about to kiss. Or us kissing.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa,
Exactly.
whoa.
I mean, I might genuinely edit those pictures and that might be funny.
Yeah, wait,
No, wait,
Chat,
wait.
pull the clip up. Pull the clip up.
I'll lose my job.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you guys are slacking.
Anyway,
so back to the game.
anyway, returning.
Bale just goes, yes, I will try and give heads up if I ever have any issues. obviously, last year was a bit of a kerfuffle that went on.
Yeah, are you sure you want to go back? I know we've talked about this, but
Well,
there's a man hunting you, Bale.
let's put it this way. There are 2 reasons that I want to continue at Strixhaven. The first is that if I didn't go back, Ajax and Eve would be left alone with the problems that I have helped create. I won't lie and say that I didn't provoke the villains in an attempt to be strong in the face of fear.
That does sound like you.
But I need to help my friends. And the second is that although it may seem like a bit of a stretch, if I am to get stronger and protect this kingdom the way it should be, I need to continue learning magic. As I am now, I can do nothing more than what our mages here can do. And that, though the threats at Strixhaven may be greater to me than what I will face here, the threats here will come. And if they don't, then I will have learned to be better because of it.
Just promise me on the first sight of any serious trouble, you'll be on the first door home.
I will surely give you a call about it.
Okay. And just on that note, you hear a on your closet door on the inside, you hear a knocking.
Oh, well, seems like it's my time. Did you by chance prepare my luggage?
Of course I did.
Thank you.
Call if you need anything.
He grabs the only cleaned part of his room, which
Yeah.
is the luggage, and then heads to the closet door.
You open it, and a hand reaches out and grabs you by the shirt and pulls you in, and the door shuts. God damn it, kid! I told you to be ready when you hear the knock. We have very fast schedule. I don't even have fucking time for this. Fuck off. Go to your fucking classes.
I'm sorry.
And the giant ogre guard moves on to the next door.
Bale almost drops the mirror.
To
He gets
Eve.
grabbed in.
And the giant. Hold on, I gotta make sure that I remember the names. I did read this. It's just been a minute. To Emberfall Keep, the castle of the castle of the Escorites, who, unlike the Gowers, aren't necessarily royalty, but they are very well off. In fact, frankly, the actual living conditions of Eve and Bale are similar. Now their assistants don't have quite the same loyalty as Ajax's, but they're still there.
Are we all Nepo babies?
Like we've discussed
We've
this.
discussed
Okay,
this.
yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
A trio of Nepo babies. But regardless, Eve, you're getting ready in your room with your last little bit of luggage packed. The assistants asked for help if you wanted help, and you refused. But just as you are about to, you have about 5 minutes until your scheduled door opening, and you hear a knock on the door that isn't the registered one, but the door to your room. And you hear muffled,
Lady Evangeline, your parents are summoning you.
Is it that big a deal?
they seemed serious, yes.
I'm gonna open the door.
Standing before you is just one of the other assistants. He might be new. You didn't really catch his name, but he looks young and he looks scared, frankly.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he just goes, hello. I will finish your packing if you don't mind, as your parents talk to you.
Okay, no big deal. She's gonna like
Okay.
walk out.
He like enters your room and starts very carefully putting your things in luggage.
I'm gonna turn around and watch him as he picks up and go, "Don't do that!" I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you, dude. It's okay. I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay. And he is a millimeter a second, and now like he is spooked.
She's walking away and be like, "Chill out. It's fine. You don't need to be that stressed." And she's gonna walk away.
Okay. And like continues to put it down, and you head through the massive halls into that of your parents' room.
I'm going into their room.
Yeah, that's where they're chilling.
Okay.
Presumably, you checked their office first, their like little like studio thing, and they weren't there, so it must be in their room. Are you knocking or are you just going in?
I'll knock.
Come in.
She's gonna open the door reluctantly.
You see standing before you in their two, surrounded by assistants, in front of their two matching mirrors, are your parents getting ready for the day. Your mother is getting her makeup done and jewelry is being selected as a dress is being taken towards her, and your father is his clothes are coming towards him as a crown is being placed on his head, even though, like I said, he's not a king. He's just wearing that for shits and giggles. And he just, without looking at you,
Lady Evangeline.
Yes.
We have a request.
Yeah. What's up?
We are quite proud of your work at Strixhaven. We believe that you're finally coming into your own and your place in this family.
however, your sister,
Ileana, as you know, has wanted to be at Strixhaven for years. We request that you tutor her. Teach her some of the early classes that you went through this past year so she can go in with a fresh start. We already have the people ready to set it up. If you and her do not fail us, she can start as a second year behind you next fall.
Okay, I guess. Is she coming with me?
No. We have some. Do you know of the fountain in the courtyard?
Yeah.
It's been mystically enchanted.
Okay.
To reflect and allow you two to communicate. For you, it will be any body of water, minus some embarrassing examples.
Thanks for that image, Dad.
Well.
Fantastic. Okay, I can. Whatever, it's fine.
And I do have one request.
I thought that was the request. But
Yes.
Okay.
The request is simple, my daughter. Do not fail us as you have before.
complete silence. That to him, that was the period on the statement. The conversation is over.
She's gonna walk out and step out into the hallway.
You have 2 minutes.
Let me go just look at the fountain.
Okay. So you can see it actually you can see it directly out the window of the walls facing your parents' room. So the window of your parents' room actually like looks down at this fountain. So they can keep an eye on Ileana while she does her studies. You don't even need to check in with her that she's not going to like this. This was not her idea, and she's going to take it out on you.
Great. Okay. I love it here.
And you would think, like, no matter how much you know your parents to be manipulative and kind of just getting what they want and just kind of demanding of things, you would have assumed your sister would have been at least in the room when it was discussed. Nowhere to be seen. She's not even like approaching like the hallway. It's not even like she was a little later to the conversation. She's just wasn't summoned. Likely your parents will tell her about this after you leave.
Okay.
So, are you heading back to your room to...
Yeah. Just head back to my room and, get ready to leave.
Okay. You arrive and the young apprentice stands before you, having only really gotten through packing one more piece of luggage, which thankfully was your last piece of luggage, but he went slow, like extra slow and methodical. You told him to chill out. He did not. He is keeping his fucking job as best he can. And he's and he freezes with a object in his hand. He just goes, "Oh, hello. I was just wrapping up. This should be the last item." And he places it in the suitcase. So like zips it up. He's like, "Is there anything else you'll need from me?"
Nah, you're good. See ya.
Okay.
She like clap him on the back as he's walking out.
Okay. And he like walks out and closes the door behind him. And right when you have like a second to like breathe, just like Bale, from your closet door.
Yeah, she's gonna like look around and be like, "Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Love you so much. Thanks for sending me away."
I don't have all fucking day.
I'm coming. And then she's gonna walk through the door and like get her luggage and stuff.
The arm that grabbed Bale grabs you and just pulls you in. It's just like, "You fucking kids always taking a second to say goodbye to your homes. Get the fucking line." And just like that, in the giant station of doors, as the orcs run through line after line of doors, knocking and like pulling, and they get like more and more angry for each student running late. It's like a whole fucking thing. And they're kind of just like funneling all the students into this giant line out to the door. And luckily, all three of you arrive practically at the same time. Bale, as you're plucked through, you watch as Eve is then like immediately like 2 doors down, tossed out of hers. And then as you both go to get in line, the like alternate transportation spot lights ablaze, like pillar of fire, and Ajax stands before you all.
Eve, Bale, I'm so excited to see you again.
Eve's gonna wave.
Same here. Ajax, excuse me.
Sorry.
He's like waving.
I don't think I've ever seen you enter Strixhaven before.
Oh, well, I only did it the one other time, and I didn't know you then.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
He
Very
goes and gets
flashy.
in line.
Fuck you guys. Anyway, sorry, they were spamming our group chat.
No, yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Unrelated.
Unrelated.
Don't look at that. You're the DM.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Sorry, it's just my phone's blowing up. anyhow, so you guys get in line. And as you guys the line takes like a while, like maybe like half hour to 45 minutes. And as you guys finally exit out, just like...
So I do have a question.
Shoot.
What's the line to?
What do you mean? Oh, that's where we're getting. It's to the exit of the station, to the entirety of Strixhaven. So many kids are coming through the multiverse that there needs to be a line to the exit.
Nah.
Like, literally, you're seeing, like remember, this is, like, almost like an infinite hall of doors to different universes, that are mystically connected to students' homes so that they can sometimes aggressively be pulled back to Strixhaven. And so you guys finally make it out. And standing before you at the exit, waiting, is Grayson and Rampart. And they're chatting. And as you guys approach, Rampart just goes, "Oh, hey, guys. I just found Grayson standing here waiting, so I thought I'd,
Oh,
chill
hi,
with him."
Rampart. Hi, Grayson.
Hi, guys. Hey, Eve, can I talk to you about something real quick?
Yeah, nice
And-
to see you too, Grayson. So happy to see you. Thanks for saying
Okay,
hello.
there's no need for that. It's important.
It's okay.
And he, like, walks up to approach, and just as he's about to walk up to the three of you, a robot walks between the two of you and stands before the three of you. "Your presence is requested at Dr. Rybeek's office
Okay, just
immediately."
give me a
Here
second.
we are again.
I'm kind of in the middle of saying hello to someone.
He did not.
Ajax goes along.
I apologize. And he just kind of walks off, and Grayson just kind of lowers his head and is like, "It's not exactly something you can rush, so you guys should probably just go."
No, we can. She can hear it.
Yeah.
No,
you're good.
no. This is more of like a private thing.
Okay.
You guys should just.
You're being
probably
weird.
go.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. And then she's gonna like salute him and walk to
As-
Rybeek's.
As they walk away, Rampart like makes like eye contact with you, and it's like a glance between Eve and Grayson as like a and and you guys like walk away, and you guys as you guys walk to the biblioplex, you see some familiar faces, Mina, Quintilius, Quintilius.
Quinn.
Brought mechanical aids with him that are like little hover droves to carry his
Of course
his
he
gear. There's
Wait, also, Rodney Rybeek is telling us to come to his office with our luggage and stuff.
oh no, the robot
We're moving in.
like sort of in a giant like mechanical, almost like Luffy from One Piece, like stretches his arms out and like takes all the luggage and like.
Oh, be careful with that, please. That's a mirror. Don't break it.
Got it. And like a little mechanical arm like saran wraps it, and like he goes off to your individual dorms to get you moved in, because no time is apparently to waste, I guess. But you guys run into like I said, you guys see Quintilius moving in. He's moving in to the nicest dorm on campus. Just where he was before. In fact, he probably has the same room. And he just has these drones floating all around him, like, as he's moving in. You see Mina, but she's running things. She's running move-in. She must be like an RA or something like that.
Is
and
there
she's
any
like,
chance that Gower's Towers is the nicest dorm on campus? Is
I
there
thought-
any chance?
I always pictured Gower's Towers as a class building, but that's so funny that yes, it is. It is exactly what.
Yes.
Shockingly, you expressly decided not to live there,
I did.
because fuck that. But they, so he's moving in. Mina is like gesturing to people, and so you kind of try to work your way through the crowd, But then you just, as you guys are sort of working through towards the biblioplex where Dr. Rybeek's office is, you hear, "Oh my God! It's you guys!" And this little small dwarf, a male dwarf, runs up to both of you, or all three of you. It's the first dwarf you've ever met that doesn't have a beard. He's entirely cleanly shaven, and he has like a mop of blonde hair on his head. And he's got like a mix between like clothes and armor, which is interesting because like outside of like Rampart, you haven't really met too many people who wear fucking armor to university. And so he just waddles up and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm Jack Catalan. I'm your biggest fan.
Oh,
We have fans?
We have fans?
Yeah, you guys saved the whole university last year. That was you, right?
I suppose
I
we did
guess.
do our
The
best to
whole
help out.
university may be a stretch.
You saved
Not-
a lot of people. I've been following you guys in the paper.
Sorry, I was really excited I'm a first year, and I was really excited to get started.
Oh my gosh, this is just Colin Creevy, dude.
Yes,
From Harry Potter.
fuck you.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't know who
gosh.
that is.
I said that was who this was based off of, and he was like, "Fucking who? Fuck you."
I did say that.
Anyway, and he just goes, "But I was just so excited to get started," and then and so I was like reading the paper, and you guys like during the musical, and some of the stuff you guys did. I'll have to hear from you guys because some of it just didn't seem like it was reported on at all. And Mina goes, "What was that?" Like she overheard, and she's like, "Nothing,
You're
nothing."
not safe. You're not safe. You're not safe around her.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure it's fine. She probably won't hurt you.
Probably not, but I wouldn't.
What?
Jack, don't worry about it. It's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Don't talk about the paper around Mina. She's
Okay.
very defensive about it.
Damn right I am. And she like continues to like
Yeah.
direct. But yeah, no. Anyway, I'm really excited to get started and learn magic.
Jack, nice to meet you. Wonderful. Is this why we were summoned here?
What?
No, I think we. This
I
isn't.
think he just ran into us.
Yeah.
Are we not at right?
No.
No, you're outside the biblioplex right now.
Okay.
not
Just
even
kidding.
close.
Just kidding. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Jack.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm gonna.
let us know if you need any notes or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see you guys around.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm in the band, I'm on the paper, and I'm in the chess club. This is gonna be awesome. And he like runs off.
How does he know what we're involved in?
I don't know.
Was that reported in the papers?
I feel like
Maybe he's a
I'm-
sidekick?
I am uncomfortable with the environment that's been created.
So we've got a clairvoyant fan.
I wouldn't say
Maybe.
clairvoyant. I think we're being watched.
Well, I'm sure it's
Perception
more
checks the
banal
lot
than...
of you.
Okay.
Deception checks?
Perception.
Okay.
Wait.
That's bad.
That's good for me. I got a 21.
21.
8.
I got a wrong.
16.
Okay, everybody. So Ajax and Eve. As soon as you even bring up the thought of being watched, you're not. You immediately get that feeling, and you're not entirely sure it's from Jack.
Oh.
I'm scared now.
Oh, right. We are being watched, aren't we?
That's not what I
I don't
meant,
even
but
feel
you
it,
know
though.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bale's just chilling.
I was just like, oh man, that guy's kind of strange. I like him.
Let's just go to Rybeeks.
Yeah, let's just go to Rybeeks.
You guys go all the way up, and you see the same old werewolf secretary that you met last year.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
What?
Dr. Rybeek is ready for you.
I made the same bit
Do
last
they have
year.
a name?
This is just
learn
Miss
their
Crawley
name?
from Sing.
I was
think-
thinking more Torbeck from Legend of Evandris, but yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Slash the Slug secretary from Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but she
I'm imagining Ben Wolf right now. Continue.
shut up.
Can you kill his character?
Yeah, right now. You get struck by lightning, they're fine. In the building, yes.
Yeah. 1 billion lava
So
damage
you,
right
you
now.
did ask for her name. There was it on her nameplate. It says Helga.
Hello, Miss Helga. Nice to see you again.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Gowers. Hello, Mr. Rixali. You guys ready for another exciting year?
I hope it's less exciting than last time.
I agree.
That's actually, I think, what he wants you to talk to you about.
Oh, God.
He's right in there.
Oh.
Oh, thanks, Helga. And she's gonna walk right in.
Yeah, same.
Dr. Rybeek stands. The window that was shattered the previous year
got, like, duct
by
tape.
giant rosy goop monster has entirely been repaired.
Ah,
All you gotta
Flex
do is
seal.
cast mending a whole bunch of
Right.
times.
And Dr. Rybeek stands before it, like with his hands behind his back, like a just staring at the crowds of students finding their new dormitories.
Bale instinctively looks at the ceiling to make sure there's not a big cocoon.
Nope,
in there.
no big cocoon. This is the genuine article as far as you're concerned.
hey, Rybeek.
He points it out to Ajax.
like just
Bale taps him on the side and points up and he's like, "There's nothing
Gives like a
there."
big thumbs
It
up.
says
Like, we're
gullible on the
good.
ceiling.
Yeah, it says gullible.
there's a blinking outline where a like a cartoon like the
Exactly.
cocoon has disappeared like blink blink blink. But the Dr. Rybeek turns around and goes,
Well, if it isn't my 3 favorite students.
Oh.
That feels really unprofessional that you have
Are we your
favorite
favorite students?
I'm honored.
I say that to everyone. I apologize.
I don't believe
So you're a
that.
liar.
Eve.
let's not do this now.
All right, we're starting off strong. Okay. So
not
what do you
do
want
this
from Miss
now.
Rybeek? What are we here for?
You motherfuckers are so lucky that this is supposed to be. I was about to say fuck you, just well, like Mr. Gowers, go fuck yourself. Anyway.
Is that a command? Sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry, I'll stop, I'll
Jesus
stop.
Christ.
What I brought you here for. Sorry, something in my throat. I brought you here to inform you of good news and bad news.
Okay.
What's
Good
that?
news is as far as
Wait. Start with the bad news first.
bad news is
Start with the bad news.
we have not found Mergaxor. He is still at large, and as far as we know, still on campus.
That makes sense.
Okay. Good news?
Good news. With every search available and every piece of magic that this university offers, there has not been any weird, tall bounty hunters that have come to harm you.
Well, that's a good sign at least.
Have you seen any legendary cryptid beasts? Mage hunters? Have you
There
seen any
are
of those?
mage hunters, but those are
What?
just regularly on
What?
campus. They're used for
What?
educational purposes.
What do you mean they're used
You're
for educational
keeping things
purposes?
that want to kill us on
thing
campus?
that can kill magic users. Of
That's
course
like-
we use them. We train on them.
That's like keeping a bear in a
Yes!
normal college campus.
Yes.
I feel like
That's
it's a lot
like
more
keeping
like
a
keeping a
bomb
hippogriff
on
like
campus.
Hogwarts, you know?
Yes. We study them, and we make sure our students are prepared to face them.
Why are
That would be a good class to take this semester.
that's real?
I'm
okay.
scared. I don't know if I want to be on campus with them.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They
really.
literally
I mean,
want
I'm sure.
to kill us.
I'm
Yes.
sure.
And
They
I know
are
that
designed to kill
They,
us.
they
Why
are
do you have them
They
on
were
here?
here last
they
year.
are called mage hunters. They have no other identity except for wanting to kill
They were here
me.
last year too. This is not a new development. They've
Okay.
always been here. They've always been
Hey,
contained.
No
I
one's
look to the
concerned.
camera. Bale looks to the camera.
We should start a
goes,
Bale
"This
gives
guy."
the camera
Get a
the
load
look.
of this fucking guy.
the look.
The goddamn
Gives him
Jim
the
look.
look.
What the fuck are you? What? I mean, sorry. What are you looking at?
He's just a theater kid. It's fine. Keep
Oh,
going.
okay. Anyway, you are safe. As far as I know.
Are we?
Yes.
We haven't been
Because
safe on this
we
campus
were-
for a
we
year.
have
I don't
been
think I've
searching
gone to school here
all
while
summer.
I've been safe ever.
We
You
have
just
been
said
searching
Megaxor's on
all
campus
su-
somewhere.
I've been trying my best.
You
okay?
said that we are housing beasts that specifically want to
For
kill us.
educational purposes.
Do you keep them in the dorm halls too?
No!
Are they underneath my room
They're
specifically?
in their own containment
Where's containment?
Mr.
on
Rybeek,
the Witherbloom campus. They're studied.
All right,
Rybeek, I
Eve,
hope-
they're with you.
I hope you realize.
Sorry, for our listeners at home, Dominic fully leaned
Ascended.
back in his chair.
He ascended.
Anyway, I'm trying my best.
Okay, Rybeek,
To the best of my ability, you are safe here.
I hope you realize. You said that quite a few times, and then we proceeded to not be safe
I
right
know.
afterward.
I'm aware.
President Rogers, I think
Whoa,
this could have.
whoa, whoa,
So, excuse me,
whoa.
sorry, President Rybeek. I think this could have been an email.
Who is President Rogers?
Sorry, I'm seeing someone else.
We should get Rodney Rogers on this show, honestly.
I agree.
It's a dream of
Oh.
mine. just to
Okay,
get him to voice Rybeek.
Rybeek, is there anything else you want from us? I feel like this is a very unproductive conversation.
This could have been an email.
We became his unfavorite students.
We
so
were never his favorite
Yeah.
students to begin with.
I just wanted to let you know you are safe here to the best of my ability and everyone here. And I want to wish you a very happy year here at Strixhaven.
Well, thank you,
Thank you,
Dr. Rybeek.
Dr. Rybeek.
We're so thrilled that you called us here just
Get out
to
of
say
my
that.
office.
I'm gonna walk right out.
Did it go well?
Bale looks around for a cocoon again and then leaves.
No, nothing.
Helga, have you seen any frogs nearby recently?
Oh, no.
None?
Yeah.
No cocoons?
Helga,
No.
have you seen a man standing outside the window ever?
No.
Tall, elvish.
Only in
I
my
don't
dream.
think this is a
What?
particularly...
Kind of attractive.
Oh, dear.
Did she just say in her dreams? He's back. Anyway.
That was a joke.
No,
It was not a joke.
Oh,
Don't lie, Helga.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to make an insight check on Helga.
Go on ahead.
See if she's seen the man in her dreams. I did not roll good. 11.
Even on an 11, you know that she was not specifically saying anything about the huntsman. She was just saying, "Oh, he sounds hot." Like that was literally.
Bale was
it.
like
Helga
stand.
knows where
Bale
it's
was like
at.
stanced up. He was like ready to fight.
I'm sorry. That was not what I meant. To like
Helga,
get that response.
Okay.
Yes,
where are the mage hunters on campus?
they're on the Witherbloom side of campus.
Oh, great.
I've never
Okay.
been there, but they're
Yes,
contained. They're regular educational material.
Helga, how do I submit a complaint about a possible staff member?
Dog, that is the director of campus. I don't think you're gonna get very far.
Who is
HR is powerful, okay?
you underestimate?
If you have a
Estimate the power of
problem, and she hands you a form and like slides it across your desk.
She's not gonna break eye contact as she folds up the form and puts it in her pocket and then salutes her and walks away.
Can I have one of those too? It's not for him.
Okay.
Just in case I need it. Grabs it.
Do you want a complaint for Mr. Rixolly?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'll take his. He grabs another one. He doesn't let her slide into him. He grabs it.
All right. Well, we'll see you students around. Have a nice first year or second year.
I feel like Helga thinks we're gonna complain about her. Low-key.
That's what I'm trying to imply.
You motherfucker.
2 complaint forms about her.
And so you guys leave and head down the elevator.
Okay. I'm gonna get out my sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna text Grayson. What's up?
Gotta talk in person. Meet me in the alley behind the fire jolt.
This sounds suspiciously like a drug deal, low-key.
Bale looks over your shoulder at the sending stone. He's meeting you in an alley. Call us if you need us.
Okay. It's just Grayson. I feel like I could beat him up if I really wanted to.
That's true. He's just been being freaky.
There's another text that pops up that says, bring your friends.
Okay. Guys, we have to
I'm
go
scared
to...
now.
I'm taking us to an alleyway.
Why is that?
We are going to go buy certain substances and... Yeah. And then she's going to walk out of the elevator and go to the alleyway. Sort of.
So
We just walked out of the president's office and we're going to buy drugs.
Well, I don't think we're buying drugs.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
We're just buying substances.
Substances.
Oh, Ajax is so cute.
It's just substances. I can't even do the voice. Anyway,
They're just substances.
you guys head
Controlled substances.
Controlled substances. Very
Yes.
legal, very controlled.
Hey, controlled. You guys head to the alleyway. It is dark. The sun just doesn't get to this spot. It's weird.
Is Grayson sipping walk right now?
No, he's leaned up
Darn.
against the wall. Coat like fully up. It still feels like August.
Does he have a trench coat on?
He has a trench coat on, yeah, and a little hat.
And a little hat. He's got a fedora on?
Yeah.
Is he a Redditor?
With no, because
Yes.
he's got the little it's got the little piece of paper in it. That's the reporter.
Oh my
Hat.
god.
He's a Redditor. He's a Redditor. He got his writing skills from
He's a
Reddit.
gamer.
Eve's gonna Eve's, was he wearing this earlier?
Nah.
Eve's gonna give him a once over and be like, did you change clothes just to meet here?
I didn't want anybody to recognize me on the way over. This was all I had.
Okay.
This was my Halloween costume plan for
Oh,
this October.
that's so true. I forgot about that. Okay.
So, guys, we need to talk about something, and I mainly got to talk to you, but you two also probably should be here because it's a lot. And just as he's about to speak, you hear a growl.
From Grayson?
No, just from a general
too.
area. In fact, it's above you.
Ajax is going to turn to face it slowly.
So
Um,
you all.
Bale is going to... Can I use a reaction to just cast Vortex Warp on Grayson and just throw him out of the alley, essentially?
Yeah, no.
I
He's
want to Vortex Warp him 30 feet behind
He's
us
like,
out of
oh,
the
what?
alley.
What? And he's gone.
Yeah, there's a little ice cube that just essentially gums around him, shrinks him down, and then he just appears and breaks out of the ice.
Gale,
over there.
what the?
What the fuck, man? And just, I'll give you what do you do? to
Gale!
react?
What was that?
Look up!
She'll look up. It says gullible.
Looking up.
Just go on the ceiling.
You see hanging over the fire jolt, sticking its head out, is the unmistakable silhouette of a mage hunter.
It's Rosie. Just kidding.
It's Rose. Yes!
She's back!
It does say gullible on the ceiling.
Okay, but low key, do I have Rybeek's number on speed dial at this point?
On speed dial, no.
Okay, am I able to record on my sending stone and then send it as an email?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna Eve is gonna take it and like a reverse selfie from the ground,
you go to record it. You perfectly time the recording just in time as the mage hunter leaps down from the roof onto the three of you. I'm gonna need all three of you to roll initiative.
Eve's gonna give like the like the white person smile when you walk past.
Not
when you
the
walk
white
past
person
someone,
look.
and be like,
Jacob, your dice are incredible.
"Oh my gosh, I forgot I got alert. I got a 26 on initiative."
Took alert.
Yes, I'm going first.
Damn.
The heck? I got a 9.
What do you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Oh my god. Fucking autocorrect. All right. Using my boss die. Oh. Okay then.
It was a 27.
It was a natural 20 on initiative, so.
I also
Since
got
that's
a
a
nat
metal
20.
die, you should probably use my dice tray. I'm gonna push it up a little bit so you can use it there.
That's real, actually. Also, I need this thing. What the fuck am I doing? It's stat blocks in the book. I didn't pull up.
All right, while he gets ready,
The cut that always.
how much bet that we die here? We die.
I
We
don't-
die.
Oh my god. I didn't know what a mage hunter looked like. Yeah, that's an unmistakable silhouette right
Hold
there.
up.
Isn't it kind of like the thing from Star Wars, the Clone Wars?
Maybe.
I was on. Hold up.
I'm looking it up.
Low key, I was under the impression. Oh wait, okay, no, just kidding. They are kind of dog-like.
Not at all, actually.
No, it pulled up like a mage hunter, like basically like a bounty hunter at first. I was like, oh, I thought they were animals.
They are. They're like scorpion.
We got
kind of
boss
things.
music.
We do.
They look like the Needler from Halo.
They do. I hate that you're right. So for everybody at home, also sort of picture for any of you who have seen the Maze Runner movies, the weird ass creatures that are in the maze. That these guys also give that a little bit. I'm pulling up the picture now for myself so that I can fully describe this as it lands. So it is like a giant spiky worm with these massive crab-like arms, almost like a giant centipede, with many chunks of armor and pink crystal or purple crystals that are spike-like and almost like wheels jutting out of this thing's back of its head and the end of its tail. It has no eyes. It's just a blank faceplate with a mouth, almost like that of a xenomorph from Aliens. But you can just tell that it knows exactly where the fuck you are.
Oh, okay.
These things are designed to hunt magic users, and even though they are surrounded by magic users, you guys still, it's still targeted specifically on you three. That said, in comparison to the one you saw alongside the huntsman, this one does seem a little smaller, like just a little bit.
It's a baby.
It's a big.
Aww. Let's kill it.
It's
Murder.
We're not killing this thing.
But regardless, so initiative has been
Watch
rolled.
college
YouTube
football.
TV, will you
All
fuck
season.
off? This is what I hate. I was so much about using YouTube for.
You guys should watch college football.
Yeah, because on the D&D podcast, we need an advertisement for college football.
Yes, we do.
Anyway,
yes, we do.
So the Mage Hunter has +2 for initiative, so it got a 22. This is like one of the initiatives from our table.
That's true.
That's true. We've got a 31, a 27, a 26, and an 8.
What was yours again?
9.
What were the stats?
Hmm?
What did you? Someone got a 31.
That was
I was making
unrelated.
that up.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh,
who?
no.
Someone did get a 31
one point,
our
yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Pretty
yesterday.
regularly he does,
2
actually.
days ago.
I
Yeah.
think y'all are getting cheated, low key.
Low key, might be onto something, because we got 2 players at that table that rolled nothing but 18, 19. which
Nothing
is
but
crazy.
net.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's good. Regardless,
I don't care.
They growl.
No, it's
a robotic animatronic almost growl.
Animatronic.
Eve,
Pretty
you're up.
fast
Freddy
bear.
Five Night.
Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fizz Night. Holy crap. It's Foxy.
No, it's the weird like mangle one.
That's Mangle.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird.
It's like Mangle, but weird.
So whose turn is it?
Eve's.
Oh, I forgot. I was looking up Freddy Fazbear. Sorry.
Freddy Fazbear.
Listen. I have goals.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Not like
What?
that. I was trying to send it in a chat.
I don't know what you wanted us to take from that. I'm just saying.
Anyway.
Y'all are awfully minded.
Play the game.
Oh, whoa,
I'm
hot
going
to
to-
kettle here.
I am going to use Land's Aid damage. Okay, so is it still up on the alleyway wall thing, or is it on the ground?
It's on the ground in front of you.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use Lance Aid's damage, which means I pick a point in a 10-foot radius, and like each creature of my choice is affected by this. Flowers and life-draining thorns appear for a moment in like a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point. And the creature needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Got it. Oh, shit. That is a 19.
Okay, it's gonna take half damage,
Okay.
which is... Oh wait, I have a d6 now. That's crazy. Alright, that's gonna be 4 damage.
4 damage.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna wild shape
Okay.
into that wolf again.
It is taken a little off guard, and as you hit it, it wasn't expecting you to be as fast as you were. But it is its turn, and it is going to attack Eve. It is going to attack with its claws.
Hoo hoo hoo.
$20.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Six damage to you.
Okay.
Ajax, you're up.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna try something I don't think I've done before, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Scorching Ray. So I believe that's I make 3 spell attacks, and yeah, let me do it.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 spell attacks. Okay, that's a 14, 23, and another 14.
14, you said 23, and another
14, 23, and 14.
One of
yeah.
them hits.
One of them hits. Brilliant. Okay. It takes 8 fire damage.
Okay. It is going to pop its reaction,
Okay.
which means that it takes 4 damage, and I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. 13.
13. So you hit this thing with a firebolt, and it hits it, and like it merges with its armor
Okay.
and turns purple, and it shoots right back at you.
Oh shit.
You take the other 4 damage.
Sweet. Okay, that's my turn. Actually, you know what? Not quite. I'm just gonna use all of my movement to like back up,
Mhm.
but not to the point where I'm just like leaving the fight.
Gotcha. Bail, you're up.
Bale is going to use a second level spell slot to cast Dragon's Breath as a bonus action, so coats his lips with the paint, and brings out his megaphone and goes, "Told you so, Rybeak!" And then the big ice wave comes out,
Okay.
which is going to mean need a dexterity saving throw from it.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right, so it's going to take half damage. $16, so 8
Okay.
cold damage.
It's gonna take the full. I'm gonna use that reaction more sparingly because it's a lot.
I can only use it once per round unless it says so.
Yeah, but yeah. You said 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Top of the order, Eve, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna bite it.
What creature are you right now?
Eve. No,
No.
I'm a wolf. Eve is going to bite. No, I'm a wolf right now.
Eve is a creature.
Eve is
It's a creature. Okay, that like hit the side of the thing. Nat 20 plus 4.
Cool.
Okay.
And you are biting it. That's
Yeah. Okay.
Are we still using better crit rolls?
Yeah. Your crit roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So add whatever the maximum of your dice is to then the dice roll.
Okay, that's a lot of math.
What's the dice that
That's it's a D4, which I rolled a 1, a 3, so then a 4 plus 2. I think that's 10.
you're
Uh, can I just really quickly look over to make sure Grayson's like alive and well in the distance?
He was transported away, like ran back a little bit, and then you bite this thing, and it's bleeding and it looks a little fucked up, and he's kind of like, oh, I think they're good. But it is its turn, so it is going to claw Eve. Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
Okay. It's going to swing with its other claw real quick. Does a 18 hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking. 6 damage.
Okay.
And it sort of swipes at your wolf form. Ajax, you're up.
Sweet. So Scorching Ray definitely didn't work out there, but I'm going to try to Sacred Flame it since that feels like a reasonable thing. Can I get a dex save?
On it. 10.
10. Fails. It takes a whole 2 damage. Never roll
Okay.
good on this. Just wait till 5th level, I guess.
Give me a dex saving throw.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm sorry. Eve bit it. Like, I can't.
That's okay. 13.
13. Give me 1 damage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little fragment of brilliant light
Mm-hmm.
bounces off and smacks him.
Fail.
He's breathing.
He's breathing.
Dragon breathing. Dexterity saving throw. What am I rolling for?
That's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
So it takes half.
Half damage. That's gonna be 11.
How
Half
do you
is
wanna do it?
5. How do I want to do it? Yeah, he's just gonna basically he'll like frozone, sort of like with the thing, sort of just like going around it, like up the alley wall
Right,
and like
yeah, yeah.
around and sort of just like coat it in ice so it's like basically an ice sculpture of like this thing, but extra scary because of like the sharpness of the ice. And he's just gonna leave it there. And be like, Eve, take a picture of this one too. Take a picture of it
Even
now.
wolf form is gonna try and take a
As
selfie.
you go to take a photo, the ice sculpture shatters entirely as you see a figure land on it and shatter it entirely.
This is annoying.
Can I use my bonus action from my last turn to cast Healing Word on Ajax?
Sure.
Is that a D4?
You healed the 1 point of damage when I've lost 12.
You're a wolf. You haven't
took
lost
5.
any
I
hit
took
points.
5 damage, actually.
Crazy.
1 second.
As he pulls up Healing Word.
Yeah, man.
Standing before you in his red armor and pointy witch hat and platinum beard stands
5 hit points, Ajax.
Yippee! That's exactly
The
as much
huntsman.
health as I lost.
in the flesh.
No, okay.
He stands
Hello.
before the three of you.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, who stands?
The huntsman.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was tuned out.
The guy.
He looks at the three of you. You took out the runt. Good work. I thought I'd make my presence known and tell you that the deal has changed. I have been paid a very exorbitant amount of money by our mutual friend
I wouldn't call him that, but
to not just end you, but to make it slow and to make it painful.
What did we do to him?
Didn't we kill his servant twice?
Oh, yeah.
twice.
I wouldn't exactly call whatever that was a servant.
Uh,
But
That's rude. That was not a that. That was a person.
I think it was
Insane.
more. I think he was more saying. Excuse me if I'm overstepping here, Mr. Huntsman. I believe what he was saying is it was more than a servant, and he felt that there
Oh.
sort of familial or friendly
that
connection
Okay.
to it.
say, I will be around. There will be nowhere you can hide from me. You have 1 year. When I am not hunting you, get your affairs in order.
No.
And so Rybeat can't see you for some reason. Do you know why that is?
The bird.
Yes,
Really
the
believe
president.
that the bird will save you.
He's the strongest wizard on campus, maybe.
I've killed stronger.
Could you take care of this one? He's not doing his job.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I like you. This will not be personal. And he just, no magic, no poof, just turns and walks away and in sort of an illusionary fashion sort of fades away. Actually, wait, sorry. Hold on. I fucked up. Before he
Power
leaves,
word retcon.
Power word retcon. Before he leaves, he was standing there with his sword at his side, almost like that of his staff, plunged into the ground, and he lifts it up and points it past you three at Grace. You. I know the magical signature is very familiar. I do believe I killed your parents. Whips around
Well, don't rope him into
Can
this.
can
walks
Eve?
away
Can Eve? Okay.
and
he's walking
fades away.
I think I'm still in wolf form. Am I?
Yeah.
I mean, you can transform.
Was
back.
I was
can
I
turn
talking as a wolf?
Yeah.
Oh
I think
my
that's
gosh.
funny.
You were
Okay.
barking at him.
He understood it.
She's gonna like walk over or like run over towards Grayson and like de-transform. Are you good?
I don't know. Actually, that's what I was gonna tell you guys about. Not that part. The
Oh my gosh! Wait.
what?
I'm looking back on my notes.
Okay.
Oh wait. This is out of character. This is not Eve talking, by the way.
No, Eve is pulling up notes in real life.
I've
of the
gotta
people
like.
around her.
She's gotta have some sort of distinction of her voice because this is confusing. Okay. Back in character. Okay. Grayson, are you okay?
Yeah.
Why did you want to meet?
Well, the dream, nightmare, whatever the fuck that was, at Dapplewing last Halloween, it got me interested in finding out what happened to my parents again. I mean, so I asked around. Apparently, when they left me, they left this book, and he like reveals a little like journal. From what I can get from this, they were journalists. What are you laughing about, huh, white boy? What's got you giggling?
Sorry.
Why'd I call you white? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Call me white boy?
That's friendly
On
fire.
the air? What
did.
the
What
heck?
are you laughing at, white boy? That's crazy.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with
Also, I was laughing at Liv's reaction. Because you went journalist and she put her head to the side and like looked off.
She was looking at the camera.
She's looking at the camera in real life.
But they were some form of like they would go across universes to find people and try. It's actually kind of similar to what we were doing with the paper. But the reason why I wanted to talk to you, actually, I guess the book should speak for itself. And he hands it to you. And there's a marked at the very end.
She's gonna open it.
You open that last page, and it's almost like a mini conspiracy board, like a little mini cork board of yarn stretched out. Then there's two things that stand out. One is a witch's hat, which obviously Grayson probably did not understand until just this moment. And the other, in the dead center, circled with lines going throughout this entire web, at the center of all of this is 3 words. Who, or I guess it's 4. Who are the Escorites?
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Holy shit!
Eve, we have issues, I think.
Yeah, Ajax
Eve's gonna
slowly turns over to Eve.
Yeah. We both slow, like stone. You could hear it creaking. Turn over to Eve and just go.
Eve's gonna like look up at Grayson. Like, normally she's kind of like indifferent about most things and like snarky, whatever. Genuinely like dumbfounded.
I'm assuming you didn't know, but I'm gonna need your help to figure this out.
Yeah, yeah, I can help with that, I guess.
Okay. And you two, I don't know. I'm assuming you'll help us out.
We'll be around.
I suppose
Or-
so.
Muscle, I guess.
Yeah. And despite it being severely early, I think we'll end it there.
All right.
Okay. Oh, hold up, wait. Can I?
Shoot.
Can Eve insight Grayson real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Can Eve re-insight Grayson real quick?
It's not even that bad of a roll.
Oh wait, no. Plus. Okay, that'll be like a 15. That's fine.
On a 15, he is confused. There's a righteousness in his eyes of like wanting, like needing to follow this road, and there is a rage, obviously, but none of that, except maybe the confusion is pointed at you.
Okay. I thought I fumbled. It's okay.
He believes with 100% certainty that you do not know anything about any of this, but he knows that you're his only source in bringing the whole thing wide open.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is where we will leave things off for this week.
Oh my god.
Do we level up?
Level up.
Do we
level up.
Give me a moment. I want to double check the book. I don't think so, but
For 30 minutes straight, we have
it's
to
your
level
job.
up.
No, yeah, but the...
Actually, yeah, give us 30 minutes of something we could do to level up.
30 minutes of level up.
Yeah, exactly.
you know what? Sure.
Yeah!
No!
No,
You
don't
love
let
to
us
see
level
it.
up.
You love to
So-
see it.
Because we have 30 extra minutes, give or take. We'll do a little montage thing. Nothing major, just
We have not taken a test
your first.
since last.
Right.
I just realized.
Wait,
We're
yeah, we
off
still need to
screen, I
take
guess.
our, we still need to choose our house, you know?
Yes.
That is
yes.
true. We should do that.
There's not really like a big ceremony. Like you'd think there would be, but there's not. It's really just paperwork
That's so sad.
that you fill out.
Well, it's kind of like real life college.
It's real life college.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, they
but-
make you choose your major in real life.
That's true.
college.
And so you guys start going about your days at your specific colleges.
Bale sets up the mirror.
Bale sets up the mirror and is chatting to Ariana. You see Quintilius quite a lot now. Unfortunately, he also chose Prismari.
I don't want to do that.
You aren't seeing him as much because he's more that performance side than you are the more creative side, if that makes sense. But you do, unfortunately, run into him.
He's in the
He
band.
never makes eye contact. But whenever he does, it's a look of disdain, but also just like a dash of embarrassment and fear.
What did I do to bro?
You fucked him up.
He lives in your dorms. He's gonna have beef no matter what.
He lives within my shadow.
Yeah, he
What?
does. Eve at Witherbloom, you actually have seen on campus where they keep the mage hunters. That's just a giant, like, glass dome cage. Only
It's made of glass.
extremely qualified, like, super upperclassmen, advanced classes get to go in there. But it is for... It's a little fucked up because basically what they do is pretty much a gladiator arena, which is really bad for both the mage hunters and the students that go in there. But, you know, you gotta learn somehow.
Did Rybeak ever reply to my little selfie that I sent him?
He's like...
LOL.
Red.
LOL.
It's like
Laughing emoji.
He
reacts
Instagram,
with-
he reacted with the heart. But so
He reacts with a boo-omp face.
he messages you
Reacts with one of those, like,
Streaks.
those
with
Streak snapback.
with extreme apologies. Somehow this had slipped by them, and it says it won't happen again, but you're pretty fucking certain that it will. But you, starting your Witherbloom classes, the Witherbloom students are interesting to say the least. There is one that is like a giant tree. It's your what's the species called?
Dryad.
Dryad. It's a
Something.
dryad. And they are entirely speechless. They don't talk. They just sort of communicate through motion and through sort of general vibes. Like it's weird. You can they don't move their face, but you can tell what they're feeling.
Yeah.
It's weird. And finally, Ajax in Silver Quill. You run into Grayson and Mina quite a bit.
Oh boy.
Now, Mina is an upperclassman, so she's more your like TA type of situation. But you and Grayson are almost like classmates more times than not. And it's always this weird thing because it's like he just he opened up to you, and now you're planning on hunting down the man that killed his parents, and now you're in like a poetry workshop. Like you have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Can I and Bale actually?
Mm-hmm.
So we took feats
Mm-hmm.
that allowed us to like summon our respective mascots. Can we learn how to do that in like a little event?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's a class. Summoning 101.
Oh, yeah,
they
baby.
use the mascots as nice little puppet toys, just as a simple easy, so that you can start out with like maybe find familiar or something or other. And so the professor gets up to the front. Sorry, burps. And it's actually Dr. Lang was your professor last year?
Biology professor. Yeah.
Biology professor, yes. And she's like, "Hello, class. Sorry. My throat is a little scratchy from lack of sleep. That's a thing. But
she never sleeps. She has never slept before in her life.
She lives off caffeine. But welcome to Summoning 101. As you all, I'm sure, have been made aware, you have all registered to know the spell Summon Mascot. These are just little guys. They will know which college you go to, and they will summon the mascot accordingly. So we will learn today is how to use that spell. Now, commanding your mascot and commanding your familiar takes time and it takes practice, which is what you will be learning in this course. But just to start out, how about we summon some mascots, eh? And she snaps her fingers, and all 4 mascots...
There are 5, I think.
5, yes, 5. Magically appear. And I need to remember all of these.
I have them pulled up if you want. 1 second. It's an ad.
Thank you.
You can click in and see pictures if you want.
One is a elemental of different, just sort of almost chaos incarnate in a way. It is blue and purple with like, and it takes the form of sort of whatever in a way, and it's really and it morphs and shifts, and for her, she snaps her fingers and it turns into a giant eagle that flies through the room. It is overall it keeps the form of this like blue and purple sludge with like these gold bands around it, almost containing that chaos. And then the Inkling mascot is also very similar. It is a giant black void. It's actually kind of gives you both a little bit of PTSD from the ink monsters that you fought last year.
What is that? What
but
is
this
that?
is like this like pink purple liquidy grin on its face, and it is just as chaotic and morphing as the Prismari, but it's almost less controlled. Like, it doesn't really take a form, it's just a puddle. The art is like constantly shifting and being shaped, but the Inkling just kind of splats around and like runs around and does all sorts of things. And then the other 3 is first off the fractal mascot of Quandrix. It's a giant snake made out of crystals and like shapes that sort of shift a little bit but not quite. It's much more contained than the other two, and is keeping this like constant form of like hard light and crystal-esque energy. God damn it. And then the two that aren't fucking ad. There's one that is a pest, and if I believe correctly,
That's
that is
mine.
the one.
That's mine. That's mine.
That's yours. That's the one that you have a plushie of, right?
I don't have
No, I have the plushie.
You have the plushie, and it is this dopey little fat centipede that just
Don't body shame it.
just kind of flops around.
Crazy.
And so it just kind of vibes and chills. And it's the most normal looking of the bunch, even though it itself is like a monster. But like, monster is almost more normal than like the warping shapes of the other three. And then finally, the fifth one is the spirit statue mascot, which is for Lorehold. And in a very similar way to the Quandrix mascot, it's this sort of pieces of shapes, but the shapes are like rocks that are very hard cut with this like almost pixie dust looking gold powder flowing through it, keeping it all together. And it looks mostly humanoid as a man with a big beard. You're like historical looking figure. And all five of them stand before the room and just kind of show off a little bit of what they can do, sort of move around a bit.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever fully explained the colleges before?
Yeah, there was there was like a script in the first episode, but basically, for recap, Lorehold is your like history, your lore, your that kind of thing. Silver Quill is your writing, your sort of creative writing, your English, that sort of vibe.
Which Ajax has chosen.
Which Ajax is in. Quandrix is math, which is, I mean, it's math. Like, it's geometry, it's shapes, it's what have you. Prismari is the arts, which is what Bale goes to. And Witherbloom is the sciences, which is what Eve goes to. And so the Silver Quill mascot is the Inkling, the little ink puddle. The Prismari one is that the one I described first, the giant morphing blue and purple blob with those gold bands. The statue is the one for Lorehold. The pest, the little creature, is the one for Witherbloom, and the geometric like snake, the crystalline geometric snake, is the one for Quandrix. And so, as soon as they come out, everyone gets super excited because this is an elective. So like everyone who's taking this course is here because they're excited to do this cool thing. And so now this cool thing is happening and it's really exciting. And she just goes, "It is very simple. Simply follow the instructions on the parchment set before you, and you should be able to simply summon your creature." And the instructions are very similar. I mean, like, it's some of the steps you feel like you can skip because it's sort of like generalized spellcasting almost. Like, it's almost like it's teaching you how to code, and step one is like get a keyboard. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
open the computer.
Open the computer. Like, it's very simple. But she says to follow every step to the letter in case, people mess it up. So actually, fuck it. Give me an Arcana check, the both of you.
Arcana check.
That's gonna be a 11.
Okay.
That is a 15 for me.
Okay. So Bale, you're a little quicker. Ajax, you're a little slower, but you get it. You do the right hand gestures and the right words. It takes a couple tries for Ajax. Bale, you like once or twice. And all of a sudden, mystically in the air, poof. Before you, Ajax, splats a dark puddle that then like morphs into a little goo guy that looks up and smiles at you and like brings out a little arm and waves.
Ajax waves back very excitedly.
Yes.
May I describe what mine looks like?
Go for it.
Since it's like a self-expression thing. I would say it's almost like, his is weird because normally they're in the shape of like docile animals.
Mm-hmm.
His is like kind of like bobcat shaped in the way where it's got like strong, like it's like got a cat-like body and a pretty cat-like head made of like this ice with these sort of like the ice is translucent but blue, and it has these sort of like purple crystal like bones inside of it. And then the only thing that like is different from it just being like a bobcat is that it has like these two big crystal like horns like you would have on a not like a deer because they're not like that, but they're more like curved back like a
goat.
Yeah, like a goat.
Yeah.
It's got like goat horns.
Sick ass.
And it's cool.
Anything particular for Ajax's little inkling guy?
If they're gonna be personalized, his has like, nah, you know what? It's mostly just a little goober. It's just a
on
guy.
Just a
fire.
little guy.
It's on fire.
Yeah, it's just a
messed
tar
up
fire.
stuff.
In pain.
It's red ink
Exactly.
And
instead
so,
of black ink.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, to finally wrap up,
Maybe he has little like goopy demon horns. They're not sharp or anything.
the
it's
three of
just a
you
little-
do have one class together. It is, if I can hunt it down. in the
Intro to
book.
killing mage hunters.
Intro to
Honestly,
dying.
I
Mage
did
hunters.
want to sign up for the whatever class that like the mage hunters are used in. Yeah.
There's a chance that you could email Dr. Rybeek and like get like, it's sort of like, again, not to compare it to Harry Potter, but like Harry was given specific lessons to deal with Dementors because Dementors were fucking with him. So like,
If I send him like a complaint form with a picture of Mage Hunter attached, do you think it'll give me a
Go on, rate my professor.
go on, rate
For
my
Rocky
professor. So the class that you all are taking is scrivening and symbiology, which is sort of right up your alley, Ajax. Kind of.
writing too? Research
Yeah,
writing?
yeah,
That's what we're
literally.
taking.
Writ
taking
1120.
Yeah, but it is time for your first exam.
We shouldn't have complained,
We
guys.
shouldn't have done
Dang
this.
it.
This is a bad
The
idea.
class is run by Brenneth Blackstone.
Oh, wait.
He is a
Brennan Lee Mulligan?
Dampier.
Oh.
So he's vampire-esque. I'm just gonna...
Does he sparkle?
Oh yeah, he like literally just kind of think Astarion, but Astarion past his
Ooh.
prime. Like that's this
Oh.
guy.
Also, are there other people we know in this class?
Yeah. So Aurora is there from your first
Oh,
class
gosh.
together. Eve. I don't fucking-
Lives in the class?
Yeah,
Lives
Liv
in
is
the class.
Yay!
stumbling over my words. The giant tree person that you
Oh,
met in
okay.
some of your Witherloom classes is in here. Unfortunately, Quintilius is in this class. Can't fucking get away from that guy. And Cad is in this class.
Oh, he's back.
He's
Cad's
back. He's
Cat's
alive.
alive.
is he
Just
back?
crazy,
Is he
man.
still like?
He's so back.
Does he look okay?
Oh no. He seems very down, and he's just he's very much in and out. Like the Cad that you sort of knew last year. That's
His grass
very-
green hair is like vomit now.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he
bad.
doesn't seem as put together, and he clearly just seems not as present as he was the previous year. But it is time for your first exam, which is the glyph of warding.
Oh shit.
This is an exam where we can explode?
Yeah,
Yep.
No.
motherfucker, you.
That is not the most
do we
dangerous
learn the
thing we've done
spell
on
if we
campus.
pass?
Do we learn the spell
Do
if
we
we
learn the
pass? Admittedly, it's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, we can't cast it yet, but do we learn it?
Yeah, you learn it.
Yay.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I'm vaguely considering summoning 101, giving you guys Find Familiar. So
Yay!
I mean, I already have Find Familiar from the trait.
Well, then you should excel in the class.
Well, then we should give Eve Find Familiar so she's not left out.
I will find.
Okay.
We'll figure out a class for you
Yeah.
to get.
Wait,
a fun spell.
yeah, the Strixhaven mascot just allows, like, it allows us to cast Find Familiar, yeah.
Okay.
So it does give us that.
It does give you that.
It does
okay.
give us that.
But regardless, you will get Warding Glyph, no matter how much I probably shouldn't do that, but it's fine.
I'm gonna make a bomb.
We're gonna make it your problem.
We're gonna make this a
thank
Plus,
problem.
you're making us level up.
I want all of you to give me an intelligence, specifically an investigation or an arcana check, whichever's higher for you.
Okay. Oh.
Heck yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
I got a 23.
Every time I take a test.
Poor Ajax.
23.
This can be 25.
Jesus fucking Christ.
10. That's with a plus
It's the
5.
fact that Ajax is, I think, the only one on
So-
record out of all of us for studying.
You
I
finally,
think Bale studied for the first
finally
one.
get you
Maybe.
guys get your grades back about maybe like a couple days later. It was very this, because he doesn't sleep. This Dampier guy gets like a lot of work done. Another professor that does not sleep. It might be a problem at Strixhaven actually. Anyway,
Is that like
A
on the
pluses
hiring?
to both Eve
Woo.
and Bale, continuing your
Yippee.
bullied, harassed 4.0 that you guys got last year.
Yes.
Ajax.
2.5.
Dominic has the look of like his eyes say I'm pissed, but he's got the biggest fucking smile because it's funny.
This would happen to Ajax.
He's the most bullyable man, dude.
Gets on that exam, he gets a fat C. Not as bad as
C's get degrees.
some other people in the class. Quintilius, as we find out when it comes to this class, he's a dumbass. He like straight up like full D on this test. But everyone
Do they
else did
post it to like a
relatively well.
board, or do we just see that?
We can see everyone else's
yeah,
grades.
It's like the old classic style of how they posted
Where they
grades
just
in
post
college and
grades?
posted it on the door.
Who
Yeah,
That's so
failed?
evil.
Who failed?
no one, shockingly.
Who
because
got
it was
it?
the
Who
first
got a
exam.
D?
It
Quintilius.
just Quintilius.
Yes.
Don't spit on the fucking mic, asshole.
I didn't spit. I didn't spit.
You didn't. Spit.
I didn't spit.
You didn't spit. But with that exam out of the way,
Level up.
you guys do hit level 5.
Yes.
And did those two learn the spell?
The warding, yeah, you guys weren't
Tis-
For
learn
free. Doesn't count to your spells,
warding
probably.
glyph.
Yay.
I am saying that it does not go to my spell.
Yeah, no,
learning.
I've
Okay.
declared it.
Actually, I think that's gonna be a mechanic I add where you guys get fun spells for
Yeah,
classes because I think
exactly.
that'd be fun.
I mean, that's how this game is run, as far as
Mhm.
I'm concerned.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. I didn't even think about what I should take for my spell.
But with that, far later and not as early as initially planned, that's about all I got.
Woo.
Sweet.
Yeah, so our adventurers are level 5, and the mystery of the huntsman has only deepened as it seems like he is somehow connected to Eve's parents.
Dang it, Dad.
God damn it, Dad. Ordering
Why is he
people to be
doing it?
killed. What the fuck?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I
Yeah,
hate
right.
when my dad
Allegedly.
does that.
Allegedly.
Maybe Eve's dad is the guy. Her real dad.
Now
Okay.
we're
We can't
talking.
say that because Eve called him hot.
No,
That's
we
weird.
can definitely say
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Definitely say that every time.
Absolutely not.
DM rubs his hands together.
Yeah, no, you just
Guys, no.
But.
Then Eve's gonna
regardless,
have a bad hairline. Sorry.
True.
As always said, thank you for having us be a part of your Sunday. We hope that you have an amazing week as we, we're past syllabus week, everybody. So this week's real. This one counts.
I'm surprised I made it.
You're surprised you made it?
Surprised I made it.
Man, are you okay?
No.
Oh. Why are we having this conversation now?
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
Oh, it is funny.
Oh.
All right. But yeah, thank you everybody for swinging by. You can catch us every Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 here on Falcon Radio. And we'll be here all semester. So we'll see you guys later after this ad plays for our wonderful theme song. Thanks, Starbucks. We'll see.
I just
you
realized, did we ever introduce our names to the people for this one? Low key.
That's a good point.
Nah,
Okay.
don't tell them.
Don't tell 'em. Well, because
Yeah, we
we've
did,
said other
'cause
people's
Thomas-
names like about you know.
Thomas, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Thomas's bail.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.